Do you hold enough XDC approaching September the 20th, an important date as the Electronic Trade Documents Act will be in law? This is very important as approaching this date, we've seen XDC pump from the 2 to 3 cent ranges all the way to the higher 8 cent ranges based on the bill receiving royal assent. Volumes are through the roof. Will we go further? Let's find out. But before we do, I really would appreciate if you could leave a like down below in the video, and let's get straight into it. Okay, so this bill is going to change trade finance as we know it, moving towards a digital world. Let's talk about the transition very quickly. So currently, with global trade, paper-based trade around the world, 4 billion paper-based documents at any one point is being processed according to the ICC. And going forward, this bill will give digital documents legal recognition and reduce admin costs, processing times, carbon emissions, and make British firms easier for them to sell and buy internationally. And in turn, this bill will boost UK's international trade, already worth more than £1.4 trillion. And eventually, this bill will be taken on by the whole world. An XDC, digitizing trade finance, allowing for asset tokenization, is a clear winner in this field. For example, recent news we can see tokenized US treasuries arrive to the XDC network as the digital bond market grows. They've chosen XDC. This is a project not listed on any tier 1 exchange like Binance or Coinbase, but being integrated by Securitize. And we also know about the TFD initiative with that XDC is a part of alongside Santander Asset Management, the Deutsche Bank, Standard Bank, HSBC, to name a few. Quite an old piece of news, which I always refer to, but I want updates on it. Well, recently, we can see on the 19th and 20th of October, there will be a trade finance day where we can see those names alongside the ITFA, which XDC is a part of, and the XDC Foundation. This has been in the work for years, and just now we're starting to bear the fruits. And it goes to show what's actually happening behind the scenes. We haven't had updates on the TFD initiative since back in 2021. Fast forward to this month of September, here a clip of the bill being mentioned.
We are hoping for September, yes. It looks like September if things go as planned.
And so do you hold enough XDC approaching this date, the 20th of September? Well, first, let me play you two scenarios. The first scenario being more on the negative side of things. This scenario could be a buy the rumor, sell the news situation, the price already pumping and crashing when the news comes into fruition. We also know September is a notorious month for being red, on average being down 6.6%. For this scenario, a bag of USD on the side, preparing for 4 cent ranges to stack up on. So even if the price action is bad, it's still huge for regulatory development approaching the next bull run. And the other scenario, the scenario that we all want, with XDC pumping as we've been holding the 5 cent ranges quite well, and this could be the catalyst that we need. Remember, XDC is only worth $700 million market cap. At 2 billion, it'd be worth 13 cents. At 5 billion, 33 cents. At 10 billion, 66 cents per XDC. And from the thumbnail of 10,000 XDC, putting you in the top 52% of accounts of XDC holders, currently worth $528, at 13 cents worth $748, at 33 cents worth $2,713, and at 66 cents worth $5,954. And it's difficult to tell how the market is going to react to these developments, because when it comes to good news, the market does not react in a good way a lot of the time. It does the absolute opposite. So it's very important to prepare for both. And being in the top 50% of holders is definitely a great start in terms of how much you need. Once you get to 10,000, go into brackets, aim for 50,000, then 100,000, then 200,000, and so on. You can also go into CryptoCoinsCalculator.net, type in a negative scenario, a negative future. For example, approach this bull run will only reach previous all-time high of XDC. Would the amount that you have of XDC actually satisfy the profit that you are looking for? If not, you might have to focus on stacking up some more XDC. And lastly, in terms of buying, we can see in a recent community poll that XDC is the least bought crypto of the month of August. I have a funny feeling for the month of September, it's going to be the complete opposite. So please let me know down below, are you currently buying or waiting for a pullback, or join the Discord Digital Wealth Society and let me know in there. But if you made this far in a video, thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like down below and I will definitely see you guys in the next one.